Hey lovelies, it's your girl and I am back with some juicy information. You need to grab your popcorn because this is not your regular video. This video is special, and the reason I'm making this video is because of the messages I've gotten, the things that is going on. I just feel like I need to share this information with you guys so you stay updated and know what is happening. You cannot be trusting people in the UK just because someone is your fellow country person does not mean you should trust them and give them your hard earned money. I'm going to say everything and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. If you're new, my name is Faith Ojane, and on this channel, we keep it real. And we also share information about migrating to different countries, how you can migrate to the UK, settle. This channel is your go to for information, latest update. Today, we're going to be talking about something very important, something that is going on and something that needs to change. And this is why I am making this video. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is for those of you looking for care jobs in the UK. A lot of you have reached out to me. Is the government going to extend the care worker visa? Are they going to stop it? Because they introduced this carer route in 2021 to reduce the pressure on the social care sector. According to the announcement, it's for 12 months, so that will be in February. We don't know yet if the government is going to extend the carer route or they are going to end it. One thing I need you to understand, even if the government should extend the carer visa, it's still going to be difficult for you in Africa to get it, especially Nigeria. It's going to be difficult for you. I'm not going to lie. A lot of people who come up here to talk about get a care job in 5 days, get a care job in 3 days, have no idea what's going on. Sometimes when I see the thumbnail, I'm like, oh God, you guys need to be realistic. It doesn't work that way. Sometimes I always tell people that you can't just look at the thumbnail and conclude you know what the video is about. You can never know what the video is about. You have to watch it. Not just YouTubers, even articles, newspapers. When you see headline, you do not go and read the whole story. You use the headline to conclude what this person is going to talk about. Trust me, you're not getting any information. The only time you get information is when you actually watch the video, read articles. Even if the government should extend it, home care sector, they are tired of recruiting from overseas because of what is happening. Now, the government is scrutinizing them very well. So what has happened in the last 1 year that they've been recruiting overseas workers is that they found out that 80% of people or 70% of people they are recruiting from overseas are not qualified to be a care worker. If you watch my recent video where I talk about the carer visa, about the latest update, you will see the information. If you read that article, you will see where they wrote percent of people coming from overseas to work in the care sector in the UK are not qualified. Some of them do not even have any experience. So because of that, there is low quality of care. There is no professionalism. So many things going wrong in the care sector. Aside from that, the selling of certificate of sponsorship by care homes. Care homes now sell COS to international candidates. There's chances of exploitation of carer. So this carer route here is something entirely different. It's something else. Right now, the government is scrutinizing anyone coming to the UK as a carer. There is scrutiny. I'm going to make another video where I will talk about the changes to certificate of sponsorship because, there is other changes right now, not just UK visa that is changing. So the certificate of sponsorship, the government have implemented some recent changes to how it's going to work. I'm going to make a detailed video. I work in the recruitment industry, so I know what's happening. What healthcare industry are doing right now is that they're going to make it a lot harder for you to actually get a care job in the UK if you're from Africa. They're not being racist here. Let me tell you, just because WHO added a lot of countries to the red list, they found out that almost 80% of carers in the UK are from those countries. The WHO are calling on the UK government like, what is going on? We said you should not recruit from this country. 80% of your workers are from this country. So the government also have that in place. Aside from that, because of they found out that most people coming to the UK to work as a carer are lying that they can care, they ended up coming and switching employer, leaving the care sector, leaving the people that have suffered, go through expenses, bringing you as a carer and you're switching to a different job. What the health sector are doing is now They're going to be making you, if you're not in the UK, you will not be able to see those job vacancies. I know I've said this before. If you're the kind of person that rely on YouTubers to make videos and be like, oh, this care company is recruiting with visa sponsorship, go and apply. You're just wasting your time right now. Honestly, you need to start researching by yourself, because if these YouTubers are in the UK, they can see those care jobs with visa sponsorship. But if they post the link in the description box and you go click on it, because of your location, your IP address, the website will see that you're not in the UK. Automatically, they will not show that job to you. Most websites now, job boards, home care sector are telling them, if you're posting these adverts for us, please, we don't want people from overseas. We want people within the UK or EU. Now, most of the care job vacancy that is going out there, 80% of the jobs, they want people already in the UK or people who are from the EU. I'm not saying this to discourage you that you cannot come to the UK via the carer route. You can still come to the UK via the carer route, but now, if you were complaining that it's difficult to get a job before, now it's like ×2. So you need to be consistent. You need to tell yourself that this might take a while, and you need to apply for these jobs. You need to look for these jobs by yourself. If you search by yourself and you use your country IP address, if you're from Nigeria, you're searching, they know you are Nigeria, so they're only going to show you jobs that will be eligible to Nigerians. That way, you know that when you see a care job advert and it does not actually any other thing, the government website, the company have TOS, certificate of sponsorship, then you can apply. It's going to be tedious. You might not see a lot of jobs with visa sponsorship for overseas workers. You might not see a lot, but if you keep doing this research by yourself, it will be easier than relying on YouTubers to make videos for you to watch. That's what I'm here to talk about. So if you're planning to come to the UK as a carer, don't have too much expectation of getting it quick. Things are different now. You'd have to apply multiple jobs. You have to be consistent. You have to be very determined for you to be able to get a job. Checking on the Home Office for care homes with visa sponsorship. I would suggest looking for direct employer because the competition will be lesser. And yeah, that's basically for the carer route. And you need to be experienced. In fact, now there is no, if you don't have experience, you can still hire you. You need to have care experience. Some care companies now are even looking for people with the MVQ. I'm like, why would you be asking an overseas candidate for MVQ level 3? You need to buckle up because it's not going to be easy. But again, if you still want to migrate abroad to other countries that is not the UK, go and watch my video where I talked about Republic of Ireland launched 3 new visas. The carer visa are included, and this visa is specifically for countries that are not part of the EU. So as my fellow Nigerian and Africa as a whole, you can easily get a care job. The competition will not be so high now. So, start applying for jobs in Republic of Ireland and hopefully you get it, because UK is getting very competitive, and why waste your time in just one country when you can just try somewhere else. So somebody reached out to me on my email. Good day, Faith. I have issue to discuss with you so that you can advise me on the possible step. A friend of mine in Nigeria introduced me to his friend in the UK for processing of certificate of sponsorship, which she requested a sum of £9,000, which is equivalent to 9 million naira. Close, yeah. And deposit of 5 million is required, which I paid into the lady's account, but she was unable to provide the service. My question is, what are the steps I can take to recoup my money back from her, because it seems like she's not ready to return the money. She's a student in the UK. I will appreciate your assistance. I am not the type of person that come on social media to share personal email. But you know why I'm sharing this one? I've got tons of it. And I'm like, okay, if I don't say anything, people are still going to be falling victim. So I had to say something. And this is the only email I think I saved. Why are you paying people in the UK to issue you certificates of sponsorship? Come on, guys. A student. Let me tell you, I work in the industry that recruits people. But I have a sister who is still in Nigeria and she's not yet in the UK. What should this tell you? I have every opportunity to bring my sister, but there is no shortcut. It has to be the proper way. The only way I can help her is, apply for jobs and she get interview. I prep her for the interview because I work in recruitment. I know what employers are looking for. Like, we've done all this training and all of that. I prep her. Me and her go on mock interview like 2 times before the main interview. Why didn't I just snap my finger and she'll be in the UK? You need to know that except the person you're talking to owns a care home and the person has the license, that is the only way you can pay and come to the UK. People are paying and coming and the government is knowing, and that's why sometimes now your COS is delayed. The only time someone can issue you COS is if they are the owner of the company. I understand when things really are difficult and people just want anything alternative, they just want to leave. The risk of you losing money is too high because it's not a legit way. All I'm going to say is don't trust Nigerians in the UK. Yes, now I'm saying it. Do you know how many care homes have come to me telling me that they can offer certificate of sponsorship, paid one? Faith, tell your audience that if they're willing to pay for COS, we'll give them. They even sent me the package and repayment plan if you want. And I'm in my head, I'm like, not one, I think like 3 care homes have reached out to me. Anything that involves money, I don't get involved. I'm like, I don't know you, I've never seen you before, you just sent me an email with package or COS, you now want me to advertise it, so you scam them and I'm gonna be the one that they will come for. Hell to the no, I'm not doing that. I know these companies, I am not even paying for them to bring my sister. I'm not doing that because I don't trust them. You need to stop trusting people with your hard-earned money. Like, I don't know how you guys do it, but you see my £100. If you're asking me to pay for something, I need to know where your office is. I need to check for you on gov.uk. I need to know your company is registered. I need to have your email. I will send email to the company. Like you guys, I do my research. Anyway, this has happened. I don't blame you, but all I'm going to say is why I'm sharing this is so you be careful. Please be careful, especially paying for COS. It's not like it was before. Do not pay for COS. If you guys stop paying for COS, this care home will still recruit you because they need you. Companies want you. Do you know how much companies are spending to get their job adverts out there? Be it because you are valuable. If you stop paying for carer visa, trust me, these companies will have no choice than to employ you because they need you. How can you pay to come and work? I mean, it's not making any sense, but you know what? People that do it, you have your reason. I know you want to leave Nigeria, but I would rather come via the study route. Honestly, if I have 5 million to pay to get certificate of sponsorship, I'd rather come via the study route than to pay for, care visa or go to another country. That is the second one. The third and final thing I'm going to be talking about is YouTube. So YouTube is like markets, and a lot of people don't understand this, and this is the last time I'm going to be addressing this because a lot of you come to my comment section saying that I'm misleading you with my information. Me mislead you? How? All my information is gotten directly from the government website. How is that misleading? I'm literally reading to you what is written there. In fact, I stopped breaking it down and read it to you directly so that you see that what I'm saying is written by the Home Office, and you still come and leave comments and misleading people. How can you say I'm misleading you? Just because the information you're looking for is not what you get does not mean other people are not benefiting from what I'm saying. I made a last video where I said breaking news, the UK government finally made an official statement on the carer visa, and somebody left a comment saying that I'm misleading you. I said the government have not announced anything official if they're going to extend it or not, but here are a few things that the government has announced which I shared. So what is the misleading there? On that video I talked about people paying for COS and the repercussions that come with it. Someone actually messaged me, Faith, everything you said in that video is so true. The person reached out to me that he came to the UK as a student and he got a job. He left the job and he was looking for another job. He's almost completing his 5 years. Then he had to quickly pay for COS so that, he can complete his 5 years. Even me, I would do it. Unfortunately, the company he paid to, they are treating him badly and are threatening him that if he goes to the Home Office, he will lose the job. Which, if he goes to the Home Office, they will shut down the company. He will lose the job. And if he cannot get a job within a period of time, he'll have to go back. And he's almost spending 5 years, which I understand. So that video, I made mention that people that are paying for COS, they are not in a good working condition. And he came to my DM to confirm what I said and was asking for help. How can I help him? That is one person. Another lady reached out to me that What are the I made mention of an organization you can report to if you're not being treated well, or some agencies you can join to, they're like workers, employees agency where they protect employees. If you are in the health sector, you can join them and they protect you. Two ladies reach out to me. They're telling me to give them the link to the agency. Obviously, they are going through stuff in their workplace for them to want to join. Don't come to my DM or don't come to my comment if you don't have anything positive to say on my videos, or if you're watching my videos, you don't have a positive comment, just move. I watch a lot of people's video that I don't agree with a lot of things they say. I will never leave my comments, my negative comments, in anyone's space. It's my space, it's my YouTube channel. If you don't like what I'm doing, unsubscribe and leave. And some of you be like, oh, Faith, they're just doing this for views and so that they can make money. How much do you think YouTube is paying me? I'm working full-time 9 to 5. YouTube is my side hustle, and it's not just a side hustle, it's something I love to do. I love being on camera, I love to talk, I love sharing my ideas, my opinions, and I love being on this platform. So if you think I'm doing what I'm doing for views and for money, you must be joking, because most of my audience are from Africa. Do you know the RPM or CPN of people watching me from Africa? If I was talking about other things, maybe finance, or I'm attracting US viewers and UK viewers, then you can tell me I'm making money. But I'm attracting viewers from a very low CPN region and you're telling me I'm making money. Like, are you seriously for real? Please, you guys need to get it together. This 2023, I'm not just going to be deleting your comment. If you drop any negative comment, I'm going to delete it and I'm going to block you. So don't joke with me this year. This year is not a year for you to toy with my emotions. If I drop a video, you don't like the information, move on to somewhere else. YouTube is like marketplace, where if you have an idea of what you want to buy from the house, you go to different shops to check for it until you find it. But for people who do not know what they want to buy, they go to the market, check different shops and see anything that they fancy and buy. I wanted to get my camera because I feel like it's time to upgrade to camera. Do you know how many videos I watch? I spent 3 days watching YouTube videos on the best camera for YouTubers, affordable camera, this and that. I ended up, from watching those videos, I'll tell you that I feel like a camera expert, because these people have done their research. They even show you. I watch a lot of videos. Did you think I got all those information from watching one video? No. YouTube is so big right now that you can watch plenty videos to look for the information you're looking for. The information you're looking for, if it's not in the first person's channel, go to another person's channel. If it's not there, move to another channel. YouTube is like market space. Keep watching videos until you find what you're looking for. But if you go to someone else's channel and you watch and you not see what you're looking for, do not just come and judge them or leave negative comments. So anyway, I'm ending this here. I hope we are all gonna be on the same page, because I'm never gonna address trolls or anyone again. This is the last time I'm gonna say this. That's what I'm saying. You need to start seeing YouTube as a marketplace where you might not get what you're looking for from one store. You have to visit multiple stores